Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees.
2020 New York Yankees.
And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. And let's not forget our two starting pitchers as you see how they match up for this one. Edgar Silva will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
The afternoon for the White Sox. Second baseman, Edgar Silva.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
First pitch, 105.
And the pitch. A good bend on that one as it's fouled away. Strike two. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Second, left fielder, Damon Ortiz.
Damon Ortiz will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers so much going on there at all.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
First pitch coming. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
And they've got the division title in their back pocket already. Now it's just a matter of playing for the seeding and maybe getting a few of your guys a day off or two before the real fun begins.
The 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, You want these guys to know that you got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Here comes a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
He'd obviously love a 1-2-3 here to start the first, and after a ground out and a strikeout, he's 2/3 of the way there.
Avisail Garcia will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Here's the first offering. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. White Sox nothing. The Yankees coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Rick Henson leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Third baseman, Rick Hansen.
Come on, guy.
First pitch on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Let's go now, one time.
The pitch.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
2-0 now.
All right, come on now. Hey, let's go right here, huh?
Now the 2-0 home. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Ready with the 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Hey, wait for your pitch right there, huh?
2-2 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
This is a pretty high degree of difficulty right here. It helps when you've got a strong arm to make this play. You see him do almost a pop-up slide as he fields this thing, and then from then on out, it is all arm, folks. Boy, that's very well done.
Here's Dustin Ackley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. 15 long balls and 64 runs batted in.
Hey, try that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Plays it first here.
Here's the 1-1. Here's a sharply hit ground ball toward the hole, and it'll get on through into left for a base hit. The first hit for either team here so far.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Billy Hamilton will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away.
Got one out here.
Hit your pitch, drive.
Now here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Hey, let's get a 2-ball here. Come on now.
He's set, now the pitch.
Hey, get
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Stepping in now, Alberto Zarate, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. Or he might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
Mike McDonald will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
Here comes the 1-0. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
2-0 count, the pitch. In there, 2-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Come on now. Get your pitch up there, kid.
Here it comes, 2-1. To 2-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. White Sox strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Josh Phegley will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow.
Josh Phegley.
First offering on the way. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
All right, one time right here. All right, come on now.
Pitch on the way.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go. Come on, Yankee. Hey, all right.
1-1 on the way. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Hey, come on, guys. Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
2-1.
Hey, needs it right here.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Hey, like
Here he comes, 3-1. Oh, the good curveball there, and it's 3-2.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Come on, big guy. Need a strikeout. Wait
Full
for a
count
good
pitch
one.
on its way. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
If he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
In now, Edgar Silva. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
1-0 on the way. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Let it fly.
Ready now on 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Hey, plays at one now. Oh, let it fly,
Here
right?
comes the 1-2.
Put him away.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Pitch up there.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Throw one past him now. Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Here's the payoff pitch.
Right here, one time.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him 2 down.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
Hey, now, we got two. We got two. Your head right now. Yes. Hey, get your pitch up there, huh? Your head, stay ahead.
Standing in now, Damon Ortiz, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Here we go, guys.
The next pitch,
Your pitch right here. Let's go, boy. Good
up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Yeah, let her rip. Let her rip.
2-0 on the way.
Go.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Here we go, boys.
A 2-1 offering.
Hey, need you right here. One time.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Here he comes on 2-2.
Your pitch right here.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Avisail Garcia will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Hey, get ahead. Stay ahead right here. Hey, no outs now.
Now here's the first pitch.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Go,
First
big
pitch
dog.
fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Hey, need a strikeout right here. Here we go.
Now here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, a good sequence there against a dangerous hitter. If they want to get out of this series with a split, they'll need to keep pitching them the same way they did right here.
Into the box, Rick Hansen. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Oh, come on.
It's a pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go. Easy out, easy out.
The 1-0 home. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Come on, kid.
The
Get
2-0 on the way. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Taken there by Lowry. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Dustin Ackley will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch to him. And that's taken for strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Come on now, here we go, guys.
And the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Billy Hamilton will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
The designated hitter, Billy Hamilton.
No one down here.
And here's the first pitch.
Hey, get the pitch, drive it right
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
The 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. In there, 2-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Here's the 2-2 offering.
Up right here. Let's go, baby.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Alberto Zarate will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Mike McDonald will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
All right, one time right here.
First pitch coming. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Go, kid. One time right here.
Now the pitch.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Get your pitch.
Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
And even when they do get on base, not exactly something for the highlight reel. But he's aboard with an infield single. Just their second hit of the ball game so far.
Josh Phegley will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch coming.
Hey, now we got 2.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He waits, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
He's ready, now the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Hey, put him away. Make the pitch right here, kid.
Now the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Edgar Silva will step in to lead things off for the White Sox here in the 6th.
Second baseman, Edgar Silva. No outs.
Here's the first pitch to him.
And here we go, guys.
And a hay strike there, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Stay through. Let's go.
Hey, speed up and
And
drive.
now a pitch on the way.
Hey, your pitch.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
The pitch.
He's doing no better. Come on.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Into the box now, Damon Ortiz, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away.
And that's a good guy to take care of on 1 pitch, especially on a swing like that.
Avisail Garcia will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch and drive. Let's go, big dog.
The 1-1.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, come on now. Come on.
Hey, place first.
Here comes the 2-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field.
You go.
A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a solo home run here from Avisail Garcia, number 14 on the season. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
This is a fastball on the outside third of the plate. Look at him just reach those arms out and really drive this thing the other way. It didn't stay fair by much, but if you can steer him near the poles, you don't have to hit him 400 feet.
Now batting.
In now, Rick Hansen.
Rick Hansen.
As he'll take a look at ball one.
Place it first. Place it first.
Hey, two.
The 1-0.
Hey, what
A
time?
high strike there, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, wait for a good
Here's
one
the
and
1-1.
I'll pick one out.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Well, he's not letting them get a gauge on anything here on those first 3 pitches. He saw a slider, a fastball, then a big curveball. Now he's set up for almost anything on a 1-2 pitch.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
You want production from the middle of your lineup? How about back-to-back home runs? I'd say that's production.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Dustin
Here's
Ackley.
Dustin Ackley. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down. And they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
Now the 1-0.
Yeah, see it, drive it. It's gonna be gone.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
See it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Here comes the 2-0.
All right, here we go. Place it.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Here we go.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Swing better.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2.
Hey, need you right here. One time. Put him away.
The 2-2 coming. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Pitch on the way. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
Well, the right fielder does just about everything he can here. You'll see it. This is a great effort as he leaps to come up with this thing, but he just can't reel it in. It's a nice job here by the center fielder backing him up, but this was going to be a triple all the way.
Hey, first pitch strike to the head right here. Hey, two away.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the White Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The White Sox win it 9-1. So long from the Bronx.